Did I have any plans to go to London this year? No, I didn't. Am I here? Yes, I am. And also, we're going to Paris. I very randomly got an opportunity about a week and a half ago to go to Ireland, and I said yes. So I was in Ireland for the last few days, and then I decided to just extend my trip, and now I'm in London and I'm going to Paris, and I'm by myself. Since it was such a last minute trip, my husband Chris Burt couldn't come with me. We've gone a couple of times, but this is my first time solo. And this is actually crazy because I did mention like months ago that I would love to do a solo trip to Europe, specifically actually to London and Paris, but I just didn't think that it was going to work out this year. And so the timing of this is literally impeccable. I strongly believe that what you say and you put out in the universe can actually happen for you. And I'm just also very, very grateful for the privileged opportunities that I get sometimes to travel because I'm here in a couple of my favorite cities in the world. And you're coming with me. If you're new here, my name is Sarah and I make New York City based lifestyle, travel, and beauty content. So if that's what you're into, please stick around. So because I only found out about this trip on such short notice, I don't have much of an itinerary, so I'm kind of playing it by ear, which is very, very unlike me. But I have a couple of things like booked here and there. Like I really just want to explore. Usually when I'm in London, I see family, I stay with family. And so I did give myself at least like a day and a half to like fully be a tourist, which I am. And then I'm gonna head on over to Paris and be solo there and have a fun little language barrier. I've been doing French Duolingo for 2 years and you would think I'd be a lot better, but I'm not. So I guess watch me struggle. But before we get into it, I need to show you this room. So we're gonna go on a little room tour. I'm staying at the 100 Shoreditch, and I mean, if you've been to Shoreditch before, you know like it's kind of like an artsy, younger vibe, and this hotel's like entire vibe and aesthetic is so, so nice. And I think that I actually got a room upgrade because I think the room that I booked was actually smaller. So shout out to the woman at the front desk. She was also very, very sweet. But let's go on a little room tour. So this is our dining table where we have breakfast every single morning. I like to pop open the newspaper and take a look at the news. Yeah, that's some good news right there. This is our mini bar situation. What have we got in here? Oh, we got some drinks. Oh, we got little bottles. I will not be drinking them, but how cute. I don't even know if I've seen all these little bottles before. And nice large mugs here. I'm a tea gal, but I will drink coffee when I'm tired. A nice little spread. I wonder, is there a closet in here? I don't think I noticed I would assume it's this thing. It looks like a slide. Okay, robes. We've got robes. Shout out to the robes. I will be wearing this. I will be wearing this. Bathroom. I do like the nice clean white tiles here. You can see our breakfast area in the background. And what are these? These are the body lotions and the hand wash from Debaser, I guess, or DS and Durja, I don't know them. Peep the shower. And forgot it, we've got it. What is this? Oh, okay. So you can request any of these. I really like the look of this place. I'm already making a mess and I just got here. All my luggage is out on the ground. Please disregard, but love a good full-length mirror. We will do our fit checks, even though I'm only here for a couple of days. Check out this bar cart area. It's cute. It's not out of place. It fits in and it has like snacks and stuff, which I know are not free. You can't fool me. Mini bar, that's how they get you. Really love this. It looks pretty sturdy. Ooh, yes, it's heavy and I don't want to break it. There is room service, so that's good to know. I know this place does have a rooftop bar open, and then there's a couple of bars and restaurants here as well, so I can imagine that people come here and just like hang out after work, but the rooms are gorgeous. The place itself is pretty big. And this is the bed, a nice king-size bed. I don't think I asked for a room this big, but I will take it. I will take it. I will let you know later on how comfy the bed is, but feel like it's pretty comfy. And this is probably the most eye-catching part of this room when you first walk in. This big ass couch right here. See all this couch right here? It's a nice couch. And this is my couch where, you know, I like to couch, you know, typical things on my couch. It's really cool. This is a really, really nice room, and it's actually so spacious. Like, definitely more than enough for 2 people, but it's just gonna be me hanging out. So I will probably rotate different locations in the room to make the most of it. But lovely room, really nice hotel. So far, definitely would recommend. Heading to the Red Dog Saloon. I'm meeting up with my cousins. And it's an American restaurant. I don't know if they did that on purpose, or I trust their judgment. Hopefully it's good. Back from dinner. The food was actually really good. It was kind of like Texas style barbecue. It wasn't exactly like US style, but I think it was pretty good still. And it was just really nice to catch up with my cousins and talk and laugh. We've literally been there for like 3 or 4 hours now. I'm just gonna call it a night, but I'll see you tomorrow. I can confirm that the bed was in fact comfortable. So today's agenda is going to be pretty touristy. I'm going to start off at the British Museum, which is actually free to go. I'm very excited to find out about that. I'm going to take a ride on the London Eye, which I've never done before. And then I booked an afternoon tea at a place called the Wolseley, I think. If you've done afternoon tea and you've enjoyed it, let me know where you've gone in the past, because I would maybe want to try it a couple different places the next couple of times that I'm in London. Also, my cousins were talking about their love for sticky toffee pudding, which I've never had. If I can find sticky toffee pudding, great. If not, it's fine. I think the really cool thing about solo travel is that you have literally complete flexibility to do whatever it is that you want to do, whenever it is that you want to do it. I would just definitely say, do your research when you're solo traveling. If you're not someone that's big on planning, get used to planning, or use like resources like ChatGPT. ChatGPT is super helpful for like planning your day. You can just put a really simple prompt there that says like, hey, I'm traveling to London for X amount of days. I enjoy these kinds of activities. Can you give me a breakdown of what I should do while I'm there for that amount of time? My one major piece of advice is to get a travel eSIM. I'm using Arello for mine, and I've used it like at least 5 or 6 times before, and I find it pretty reliable in terms of not cutting out my service and able to look things up on Google Maps. You can also download an offline map as well, just so that you always kind of have an idea of where you are. So cities like London and Paris, it's really easy to download those offline maps. And then on my maps, I normally like to also mark off things like hospitals, just in case. You never know what's gonna happen. You're in a different country. Just be smart about it when you travel. Now we are ready for the day. I feel a little nervous for some reason. I think because directions wise, it's telling me to take the bus to get to the museum. And I've actually never taken the bus in London before. New experiences, gonna try it. I'm sure it's fine. And then I'll just be well versed for the next time that I need to take a bus. So gonna take the bus over to the museum now. Great Eastern Street. I managed to find my way to the museum without getting lost, which is a great achievement for me. But the queue to get into the museum looks actually insane. Look at this. Is everyone queuing up? And that's the museum right behind us. temporarily back in the room. I need to charge my phone, I need to charge my battery pack, I need to charge my camera, I need to recharge myself because it's been a busy day. I spent a couple hours in the British Museum and I think it was well worth the visit. It's actually free admission. I think I mentioned that earlier. But I get on this line, I haven't even been there for like 2 minutes, and then a security guard comes and he tells us that there's no line at the back of the museum. A bunch of us at the end of the queue just went towards the back and we got in under 5 minutes. Taking the bus actually wasn't bad at all. The buses were so easy here. I took them a couple times, getting to the museum and then getting from the museum to the London Eye. And then speaking of the London Eye, I managed to find a deal where it was cheaper if I went between 2 and 3 o'clock. It was £19 versus £39, so I would much rather save the £20. The queue for the London Eye looks really long. It moves pretty fast, so I was there on a Saturday and the line looked crazy long. I probably only stayed in the queue for 15 minutes. And the ride on the London Eye is about half an hour-ish. And I took the train from Westminster to somewhere so that I can go to the Wolseley, I think it's called, the Wolseley, for afternoon tea. And I recommend that place. It is really, really nice. The staff is really friendly. You should make a reservation so that you don't have to wait. They are quite popular. I made my reservation for 4 o'clock and it wasn't awkward being like a party of one there. If you're more than a party of one, you might want to order something in addition to the afternoon tea. It was more than enough for me and I felt pretty satisfied afterwards, but you might not feel the same for 2 or more people. And then I headed back here. So I feel like I've had a long day so far, but I'm not done yet. Have nothing else booked for the day, which I'm really glad that I didn't overload myself. At the last minute, I was like, oh, I should go see a show at the West End. No, I'm exhausted. And so that would have wrecked me if I try to plan beyond what I've already planned for the day. I'm just going to play the rest by ear, do a little bit of walking around, grab some dinner, but the day is not over. I should get this sticky toffee pudding. Just pick one up from Selfridges. How do I know that one is what it's supposed to taste like? But then if I don't like it, I don't want to be stuck with lots of sticky toffee pudding. And I don't have a microwave. That is the Primark that I went to last year, but I bought too much stuff and needed another luggage. I've just come back from dinner and I went to Bao Noodle Shop, which is just down the road from the hotel. So if you ever do stay at the 100 Shoreditch, yes, that's the name of where I am. If you stay at the 100 Shoreditch, there is the Bao Noodle Shop just down the road and it was good. It's like really hearty. It's Taiwanese style food. And I'm beat. I'm just generally tired. I really did make the most of the day. So it's very doable on a solo day to kind of bounce all around. I picked up some chocolates from Selfridges. Crispert is a huge chocolate person, so I'm just gonna bring that back for him. And I did find sticky toffee pudding. I have no way to heat it up though, but a win is a win. And I've been enjoying the solo travel. I feel like I've been able to do so much in a short amount of time. But at the same time, I really do miss Crispert. I miss him so much that I actually put a stream up of his when he was playing Call of Duty, and I've just been watching that. Look at him, he's so cute. This is like weirdly overexposed because his lips are not red like this, and he's not normally this pale, but hi honey, hi. Do you want to say hi to the vlog?
Yeah, what's up vlog?
Time got away from me, so I'm gonna start winding down for bed. Good night, I will see you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. I'm leaving London today and heading off to Paris. I woke up early to pack all my stuff together. I'm glad I was able to experience a lot in such a short time. We are heading to Paris. So I'm going to take the Eurostar this afternoon. Before that, I'll grab breakfast. I'm going to head over to Dishoom, the Shoreditch location, since it's really close to my hotel. I go there every time I'm in London. I know some people feel like it's overrated, especially locals, but if it's good food, I'm gonna eat it. But before I go, I have to try this sticky toffee pudding that I picked up last night. Sweet. It's really sweet. Also, I should mention, I'm not the biggest dessert person. I like desserts occasionally, but things that are too sweet are not really for me. I can see how other people would like this though. If you have sticky toffee pudding regularly and there's a place that you really like, please let me know so that I can try it for the future. But this is decent. It's okay. But at least I tried it. Bye, hotel. I miss you. You were lovely. Made it to Paris. Solo in Paris, only here for a couple of days, but it's gonna be good. I'm just charging up my phone. I'm gonna rest for a little bit and then try and catch this boat thing that I booked spontaneously. I hope that I'm able to make it, but if not, it's fine. I think you can reschedule it if you miss it. So I'll try and go tomorrow if I can't do it today, but I'm still going to try and make it out today.
Enseignement et vous souhaite une très agréable croisière. Ladies and gentlemen, upstairs, just mind that it will... Comme vous le savez, était détruite lors de l'incendie du 15 avril 2000. Finalement, la ville de Paris a décidé de les enlever en 2013.
Back in the room. It's already after 11 o'clock. I got there for 9 o'clock, so I got there like 8 something for the 9 o'clock boat. And it's about an hour long. So we got back to the Eiffel Tower at around 10. But the boat tour was so wonderful. It is such a great way to see so many iconic Parisian landmarks. Like, I've been to Paris a couple of times before, and I haven't done a very good job of like sightseeing, and that's why I really wanted to take time to actually see different things, and that boat tour is a really great way for you to do that. And it was actually so cute because people were on the boat waving to people that were on the bridges or on like the banks, the river banks. Humans are actually really cute sometimes. I did travel today, and traveling takes a lot out of you. So I just picked up an American delicacy, McDonald's, and I'm just gonna eat that and call it a night. We'll do a room tour in the morning because they did give me an upgrade. This is much nicer than what I was anticipating. I literally just wanted a room to sleep in. They did give me something a little bit nicer, so I will give a room tour in the morning. But for now, good night. I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. Let's do a really quick room tour. When you walk in, this is the entryway. It's messy right now because I've already been in here overnight, but this is just real life. This is the toilet, and this is the bed. It's a nice king-size bed. I think it's 2 twins pushed together. This is the mirror and the bathroom. I love that it has a towel warmer. So when it came in, I was like, oh, okay, like, I don't really see this as an upgraded room, but it's actually more space here. A second TV, and this is the view. That is the view. And then there's like a little area here, so for a closet. Really roomy space. I definitely wasn't expecting this when I booked the room, but it's always nice to be upgraded. It's a pretty centralized location, and great room, great space. Nice cute hotel. Came to drop off my laptop, and I wanted to swap out my bag, so I'm going to bring my new Lady Dior. It's the ABC Dior. I actually got it off of Fashion File recently. This is actually my dream bag. I've wanted a Lady Dior for years, so I'm going to step out. I have a facial in about 45 minutes at Biologique Recherche. My friend told me about them last year. I got a facial with them in November. It was one of the best facials I've ever had. It's so relaxing. I actually slept through the entire thing. She could have melted my face off and I wouldn't have even noticed because I was so comfortable. I fell asleep. It was amazing. And the glow when I got out of it was just unreal. So I'm gonna go get a facial. I'm going to stop by a couple of shops. I want to go to Galeries Lafayette. I do want to stop by Celine because there's a pair of sunglasses that I've been looking at. And then I do want to get a scarf for her. Beautiful. Oh, I love it. Back and I'm already beat. I'm already so tired. I've been walking around so much, but I got a good amount of stuff, including some candles from Diptyque, which are much cheaper to purchase here than it is back home in New York. I highly recommend if you come to Paris and you do some shopping to please bring your passport with you so that you can get the VAT refund if you're based outside of the European Union. It's a great way to save some money as you're traveling. And then I picked up some food from Galerie Lafayette. I'm just gonna eat in the room and decompress for a while. I will maybe go out much later, we'll see. Good morning. It's gloomy and raining in Paris, and I've got to repack all this stuff because I'm leaving later tonight. I finished packing and the sun has come out. I don't know if you can see it, but it's bright and sunny now. It's like it never rained. It's like it did it just for me. I'm checking out of the hotel now. It's early still, and I'm taking a train back to London. Tonight, I'm just staying there for the night, and then tomorrow I'll fly back home. I personally just prefer to fly out of London. Charles de Gaulle, the airport in Paris, is a little bit too much for me. I've had a couple of experiences that were just not the smoothest. And so I'm going to check out now, drop off my luggage downstairs at the luggage storage, and then I'm going to try and go to Carette. It's known for like their hot chocolates, and I've never tried it. Hopefully I can get a seat. I think they're also like super popular and they don't do reservations. So I'm going to try and get a seat, get some hot chocolate, maybe a pastry, and then I'm going to go to the Musée d'Orsay, which I'm really excited about because I haven't been there, and so I'll just spend some time wandering, but it'll be a good time before I head back to London. So obsessed with Parisian architecture. It's just mind-blowing to me. Like, how can an entire city just be art? The up on the right here is the Musée d'Orsay, just left, and over here to the left is the Louvre. So the Louvre is actually closed today, but I want to walk to the pyramid. More construction. There it is, the Louvre. Everyone's getting their fabulous pictures. Everyone looks fabulous. Good morning. I got into my last hotel late last night from Paris, and I've just slept and packed, and so I'm pretty much ready to go. I don't even know if it's worth the room tour. This room is actually pretty small. It's very nice, but it's really small. The bed is here. There's like a TV and a desk, and that's also like the makeshift closet as well. And then the bathroom is just on the opposite side. So the shower is right next to the bed. The sink is also right next to the bed. And the toilet is right behind this, right next to the bed. And then the window is here, and you have scaffolding and construction. I'm not going to complain. The room is still really nice. I had a wonderful, wonderful solo trip, but I do really miss Crispert, and I miss my friends and family, and I can't wait to see them soon. But I have some time before my flight later on tonight. So I'm going to go to a store called Noops. They have hot chocolate. Crispert's a huge chocolate person, which is why 90% of the things that I bought on this trip were chocolate related. And I have a lunch reservation at Flatiron. Marylebone, I think, is the location. So I'm gonna have a nice steak lunch before I head to the airport and go back to New York. I'm back from Knoops, which I now know is pronounced Knoops. When I went, I was talking to one of the women that worked there, and there was a gentleman that was sitting there as well doing tasting the different chocolates, and then I found out he was actually the founder. So he and I got to talking for a little bit, and then I got to try some of the chocolates as well. So it was really nice. It was like a really cool experience to just run into the person who created the business, and he was really friendly. And he picked up some chocolate flakes, a shaker, and the sampler so that Crispert can figure out what his favorite is. That way the next time we come back to London, he'll be able to get whichever ones he wants. So I think this is a good place to end the vlog. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the solo travel, the museums, the food, all the different things that I've done over the past few days. And if you like this video, please make sure to like this video. And if you're into travel content, New York City based content, lifestyle, beauty, please go ahead and hit subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye.